Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, okay, guys. Yeah, man, it's the Sunday football discussion hangout, rolling in big time. So, the discussion for this week, let's see. Obviously, again, we may deviate based on how the conversation goes. Obviously, we've got the regulars in here. We've got Phil, got Mohammed, got Jujuman, got Football God, and we've got Mane. So we're going to talk Alexis Sanchez. We're going to talk Dortmund decimating Leverkusen, leading to Schmidt being sacked. And does this mean that Dortmund can really destroy Benfica and maybe be true dark horses for the Champions League? What are their chances if they can really be the surprise package? Ibrahimovic, going to discuss him based off the match against Bournemouth and really the whole deal with his release clause where he can't get subbed and his relationship with Mourinho and how he may be a detriment to United as well as a benefit. And we're going to talk about Messi, whether Messi is going into that Lionel Richie mode where he is the most dangerous mofo on the planet and whether he could do the impossible and turn around that tie against PSG and lead Barcelona to a La Liga before Luis and Enrique F's off. So let's start with the biggest story of the weekend. So in my pre-match analysis, I said to Wenger that don't play Alexis Sanchez as a striker or a false nine. Play Giroud instead. Now, nothing in what I said ever said put Sanchez on the bench. So I don't know how Wenger misunderstood what I said in my pre-match, but I don't think I ever said bench Sanchez. So again, if I was misunderstood, I'm sorry, Wenger, but I never said put Sanchez on the bench. So thus, first half, he's on the bench. Arsenal gets clacked down. Liverpool completely bamboozle and bully them. And the game was already lost before Sanchez could come on in the second half. So we all knew that something was up because he had no fitness issues, nothing like that was happening. Wenger said it was tactical BS. So an article in the Telegraph was released a few hours ago, and the story is he walked off during training. He had a bus stop with his teammates, and obviously the teammates do not like his attitude based off him walking off. So Wenger, as punishment, then said, "Oh boy, you're going to now start on the bench because that is just wrong for you to do that." I'm going to put out the question to the panel now. Does Alexis Sanchez leave this summer?
Absolutely, he's leaving.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so Mohammed, so why do you think for sure he's okay? So two things. First of all, why do you think for sure he's leaving, and where does he go to?
So there's talks of PSG, but I think definitely he's leaving this season after the end of this season because I mean you just look at him now. He's unhappy with the teammates. He's unhappy with Wenger as a whole. He's just not happy at all, and he still hasn't signed a contract, which indicates he's thinking about leaving for sure. And I think the most likely, probably the best place for him to go is probably Juventus back to Serie A. I think he'd be more suited instead of going to PSG.
What about other teams in England? I mean, you're just skipping the whole league.
Nah,
No, come on, man.
Money, have some respect. Have some respect.
You know what? What if he goes? What if he goes back to City with Pep?
Yeah,
Nah. Have some. No. I think
City
shares cannot be that disrespectful. I mean,
let's be honest. This guy wants to go to a club with ambition. He doesn't want to stay with Arsenal, so he's going to go to a team that wants to win trophies.
Yeah,
So it's either Chelsea or City.
And football, don't tell me that is Man United. So
okay.
Because I know where you were going with that. Don't try and somehow meander your way into saying that United will now be the. So please,
I don't think it's improbable when you look at the history. Look at the top players; they always go to top team. Manchester, pretty much. That's where they go. So I don't know Juventus where that came from. I guess it's just a romantic thing.
No, it's probably either PSG or Juventus.
No. For me, I think that's the Juventus thing. It makes sense because as Mohammed was saying, he's been to Juventus do. That is where their weakest is. Yes, they've got Cuadrado on one wing, but Lichtsteiner is garbage. So they need two quality wide players and a team with two South American killers like Cuadrado on one wing, Sanchez on another wing, that could just be flipping deadly. So I think definitely if Juventus make an offer,
50 million, I think minimum 50 million. We wouldn't accept anything else.
50.
Yeah, minimum 50
Whoa.
million. Come on, you look at the prices of how many other players.
Oh no. True. Look, as I said again, that clown on the Mane's avatar was
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
He's called
Sanchez is worth at least double. You know.
Yeah, no. I mean, like even if it does work away, but if we're working up by these valuations, he is easily doubled, if not more than Sterling, and Sterling was 50. So, yeah. But in the real world, he's not gonna go for 100. I think, but I say 50 million, it does make sense. I mean, but I think something like 40, 43 is more likely.
Sanchez is what, like 30 million. I mean, once you're an Arsenal
Juju man.
you lose value. You lose value.
No, that's just being 30 million.
He has a point.
Yeah, because look, how old is Alexis Sanchez?
He's 27.
His contract is 2018, so nobody's going to pay 50 million.
He still has around 18 months left on his contract, so it's still decent.
2018, I think, is when it runs out, right? So nobody's going to pay 50 million. They can just wait 2 years.
Look, max, it's going to be 40 million max.
I don't think anyone
it won't be over 50.
They can get younger players instead.
Unless it's one of the top teams, like the only teams I got Chelsea, maybe City, the rich, Juventus. I don't think they would spend that much.
Average players usually cost 30 million nowadays.
My problem with the Alexis Sanchez and the whole Arsenal situation is why everyone is. I think Arsene Wenger is a scapegoat because I mean.
Scapegoat.
Last time I checked.
No.
You're talking rubbish.
He's a fraud.
Let's hear what Judgman said. Judgman speak.
Last time I checked, Arsene Wenger does not own Arsenal Football Club. Even if they replace Arsene Wenger, and the mentality is still not spending money.
He employed the board.
Have the owners come out and say we gave Arsene Wenger all the money, or because all I'm looking is Arsene Wenger is just taking the blame for the owners because I mean the owners don't want to spend. They just want to make
Jujuman's talking rubbish.
Profit.
Okay.
He's part of them. Wenger is
part of the problem.
Responsible too.
But wait. Jujuman, are you telling me at the end of the day, Wenger's not taking responsibility for the 11 players on the pitch? I mean, he's the one that signed these players. He's the one that plays.
You can even say
before we go to the board, we have to go to Wenger first because we're talking about on the pitch here.
I think
the point that Mohammed makes is key. I mean, sorry, I'll give you back to Jujuman and Mane, but the thing is that Sanchez, Giroud, Ozil, and you could even maybe throw in the Chamberlain as an attacking force. That is enough to win a league title if you have a good squad. If you have a proper defensive midfielder, a proper defender, proper guys who can build up a squad and form a foundation of your team. Those flair players of between Alexis, Ozil, Giroud are enough to actually be realistic and win a title. But the issue is that Wenger hasn't brought in all those other grinders and squad players who help to actually make you win a title. So it's not about
that's his fault.
He doesn't have enough money to spend on like 4, 5, 6 crazy players. Just that the players who you've chosen to, by again, you're looking at Koscielny. Koscielny is a good defender. He's not a leader of a defender. You're looking at those two goals that they.
But the thing is, his job is not to win the league. It's to get top 4. That's pretty much it.
No, Wenger's job is to.
They have the players to win the league.
His job is to make sure the board and the owners make a profit.
That's top 4 is his job, and that's what he's doing every year.
It's not that Wenger's not part of it. Wenger is the key. He enables them to make that profit. Without him, it will all crumble because he gets them just enough. Round of 16 and top 4. It's like a money-making machine, also. I think it's
that's true, and I agree with Double H's point. But the problem I have is if what's the problem with Arsenal? It's how the team. It's not Arsene Wenger. It's not the problem is not spending money. The whole problem stems. The root of the problem is not spending money. That's what the whole problem is.
It's not, man. That's not entirely the problem.
They've spent like 90 million last summer.
Wait. The tactics.
What's the problem?
The tactics in every big game is horrible. It's horrible.
Okay, so you're telling me, Mohammed, you're telling me we remove Wenger, we put
A different coach. We play a different. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yes.
We're a different team with a different coach. With Arsene Wenger, this is a failure. Basically, all we're doing, especially look at that first goal.
Wait. That makes no sense. How is he a failure? His job is to get top four. That's what the board wants every year.
In my eyes, he's a failure.
No, another thing is. So if we bring in a new coach, Giroud is somehow going to become
Giroud instantly sold. Giroud would be sold. Okay, first of all, Giroud would be sold. Second of all, we'd be playing different tactics. Instead of playing this open football against Liverpool that we did.
That's suicide.
It was suicidal. It was absolutely suicidal. Especially Monreal versus Mane. I mean, that was a joke.
All I'm saying is, if Arsene Wenger is fired and another coach comes in, and the board still wants the board gives the next manager a small amount of money to spend, then I think the problem is bigger than Wenger.
Yeah, I agree where you're coming from. Getting rid of Wenger is not going to help much.
Yeah, go.
I agree with Juju, man, a little bit, because if you get rid of Wenger, the board is still going to be there, and the same expectations are still going to be there. And so, if another yes man coach comes in, Arsenal is still going to have the same problems.
Yep.
But basically, my thing is more to the sense of, like, let's say, for example, they bring in Allegri. Now, Allegri won't be able to get what he needs if he has those same exact players, because Allegri needs to find players who he knows that his tactics can be able to be fully employed by the specific players. As we saw Allegri at AC Milan, and we saw how that ended up. So Allegri, with these kinds of players, exactly, not bringing in any new players, who knows, maybe they'll probably do even worse. The key thing for this moving forward is that if you're going to bring in a new manager, you have to allow them and put in some money, take a bit of risks, and actually allow them to get the players that they want specific for their tactics. Because with Allegri, will bring in much more complicated tactics, which these players are not used to. And do these players have the tactical awareness and knowledge to be able to follow those tactics? Because these guys have been so used to a guy who literally sits on the bench. Look at Klopp, look at Mourinho, look at Guardiola. They are constantly coaching on the touchline. Constant.
I mean, I'm just seeing 11 players running around here like headless chickens. I'm not seeing any tactical nous whatsoever.
Exactly.
And the other thing is, I agree with all
and defensively, we are just.
Can we all see Arsenal spending over 100 mil or 100
we spent 90 million this season. What are you on about?
It's at 100 million.
It was to fix. It's in patches. You spend like 10 here, 10. Nothing substantial.
No.
It isn't.
Yeah, I'm telling you, on one
35 million on Xhaka.
Look, the players
wasting
you bought,
money.
The players you
can't get the cheap fixes. I mean, when Verratti is on the market, can Arsenal spend the money? I don't see it, because the competition, too many teams have money. I mean, unless you get a player Ali, or you can't compete with PSG.
Wenger's spending the money on the wrong players. That's not the board's fault.
I think it's because what with Arsenal, it looks like they don't have enough. I mean, with the money, I don't think they have as much. Wenger is not allowed to spend as much as everyone else.
Okay.
I mean,
wait. I mean, Juju, man, are you telling me it's good enough to have Giroud as your main striker for 4 seasons?
No, that's not good enough.
That's not good enough.
All I'm saying is, can Arsenal compete with the other teams on getting the best players? I mean, can any elite player join Arsenal? That's the problem.
But basically, that's where I was even going to go to. My thing is that, okay, let's just fast forward the scenario. And Alexis Sanchez leaves Arsenal. And what Jujuman was saying is that, will Arsenal be able to attract a player on the level of an Alexis Sanchez if he leaves? Because he needs to be.
No. Who's gonna go to a club with no ambition? Just ask yourself that.
Well, if they do get rid of Wenger, then I mean it would show some of ambition, but I don't think they'll let him leave on his own terms. I don't think they'll. They've already offered him a contract anyway, so it won't matter.
It's the people that are in charge are happy because they're making a lot of money. They make, like, if you look at how much money they make, it's in millions, like 30 million each year or something like that. It's ridiculous. Arsenal is making like nearly $1 billion every season. It's like a big business, so they don't really care. I mean, Wenger could stay there until he chooses to leave. So they'll just milk it until he chooses to leave.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The problem is bigger than Arsene Wenger. It's the board and like the expectations they have. I mean, and how
Yeah.
what they want, how ambitious they are, and what they want to achieve. And
See,
I mean,
if the board
get-
wants to win the
you get-
league, Arsene Wenger wouldn't stay. That's simple. It's simple as
Yeah,
that.
And
but it's
and,
like
and Wenger gets a huge share as well. He gets, I think, in his 10 years, he made like 90 million or something like that. So he
Yeah.
makes a lot of money. So he gets a chunk of that too. So he's got incentive there
I
to
think the
stay.
reason why Wenger gets so much abuse is because of his decisions. His decisions are awful. I mean, dropping Alexis Sanchez in the one of the biggest games of
Suicidal,
the
man.
season, it's crazy. No one understands it. It is.
Well, no,
It's
no,
just,
no, no, no. But as I
It's to
explained, like,
punish him. It was to punish him.
no, yeah, well, like, I mean, for me, like, if it is true what he did, you have to do that. You have to. Like, for me, it's like, if it is true that he walked off and he was disrespectful to the team,
yeah.
you have to do it. And
Okay.
but it speaks to a bigger issue that it's due to the failings of the team. If Arsenal were properly challenging for the title and were in the title race, Alexis doesn't do that. We have been seeing this guy frustrated for the last 2 months.
Yeah, because he feels these players are not good enough.
Yeah, of course not. And for me,
yeah,
Alexis
sure.
Sanchez, he doesn't deserve it. He does not deserve the level that Arsenal are playing at. He is way above the level that Arsenal are playing. He doesn't deserve to be in the club. You know?
Yeah, and the other thing is, I don't know why Arsenal fans are getting mad. I mean, it's not going. Even if they lose, they win. It's not going to make a difference. There's no title, so there's no complaining. They just need to. I didn't think they need to target the board or the owners and like ask for advice from them.
Wait. Let's
They're the
move
guys.
very swiftly because we've got other topics to cover. I want to now, I want to cover Ibrahimovic, and then we'll obviously deal with Messi and Dortmund based off our Champions League preview, looking ahead to the games next week. So I want to first cover Ibrahimovic. Now, shocking, United are still sixth. You know, that's definitely a massive shock. I didn't see that coming. That's the biggest shock of 2017. Let's talk about Ibrahimovic. Now, someone told me, I don't know whether this is true or not, but it seems that I'm close to believing that this is possibly true. That there is a clause in Ibrahimovic's contract that says that he cannot be subbed. You know, that he can't be subbed off. So unless he's injured or something, there's a clause in the contract where he has to play. Because my thing is this, is that I was looking at the match against Bournemouth, and I was because this whole goes to the whole point of a meritocracy, fair is fair, treat everyone equal. I'm looking at that game and I'm seeing that Ibrahimovic, you're playing badly, you're ineffective, it's not working out for you.
You missed the penalty, yep. Yeah, exactly.
You have to get subbed off. Like in any normal situation, you're like, you know what? Let's play Rashford and Martial as two strikers. Let's put Rashford up in there as well. Let's just, because this isn't working out, because he's obviously just having a bad game. But it didn't happen. And now this goes to a larger issue, and it's an article that I'm currently writing that I will put on my blog post. Now, there was this whole thing of where, you know, Martial was brought in, and he was the number 9, was brought in by Van Gaal. And when Ibrahimovic was then bought by Mourinho, Ibrahimovic then took that number 9 shirt, and obviously Martial had a little bit of beef about that and everything. But because of Ibrahimovic, Martial has now been shoved out to the left wing, where he's been completely, totally ineffective and not really using that position properly, because that's not his proper position. So my thing is this, is that, okay, on one hand, you look at what Ibrahimovic has done, scoring that free kick and the winning goal against Southampton, you know, and giving them the trophy. Fair enough, it's the EFL irrelevant, but still, it's still a trophy. But now, do you guys feel that Ibrahimovic is more of a hindrance or more of an advantage to United going forward?
I mean, at the moment, you have to say advantage. I've always done this season thus far. But occasionally he does, you know, he does go off on one of his bad games. He has like one of the worst games when he you know, when he has a bad game. But
or maybe the thing is Mourinho doesn't believe in Martial or Rash, because in the United job you have a lot of pressure, so you have to deliver results. That's all that matters. So it doesn't matter how you do it. So I guess he trusts Ibrahimovic more, but he's kind of been proven right, because Ibra's been scoring a lot, top scorer of the team. I don't know. He has 16 goals
Hmm.
in the league or something like that. So I think he can have a bad game once in a while. But I think Mourinho is making a decision based on results, and he doesn't have time to be picking Martial, hoping he'll. It's not about Martial. It's more about results for the team. That's what he cares about.
First of all, I don't think he rates Martial at all. To be honest,
No, but
that's
to be
just
fair to Mourinho,
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, he doesn't rate any
to be
young
fair,
players. Let's be honest.
to be fair, to be fair, he gave Martial the chance. He didn't do anything.
He was
He gave
playing on the
Martial
left
the
wing.
chance.
He was playing on the left wing though.
Yeah,
True.
but what did I
Which
tell you? Martial is not the best number
and
9
and
in
now
Manchester.
and now Martial
Not.
he has zero confidence now. I mean, you can see that.
Yeah.
You forget though, the
This,
key is Mourinho is Manchester United manager, not Martial manager. He doesn't care if Martial reaches his potential. His goal is to make Manchester United
But Mane,
high
if
Still
position in the league.
sixth. Man,
Mane,
they're still sixth.
Mane,
So how's that helping?
would you think they would achieve more with Martial being form and I mean
this is
him,
No, because Martial, he gets in substitution.
the
He gets substituted in at times, and he doesn't really show anything that will make any manager change Ibrahimovic for Martial. I mean, why would you do that? Ibrahimovic is the one scoring all the goals. It doesn't make sense. So he has to go with what is working, and that's what is working right now. Ibrahimovic scoring goals. You can just take somebody off the bench. Think about any team. Lewandowski scoring goals. You take some guy off the bench just because he's young and has potential. I mean, come on.
Man, you're missing a keeper. Like, I mean, man, you are definitely half right that, yeah. He has been scoring a lot of goals, and a lot of his goals have actually put United in a decent position to try and maybe sneak a top four. And his goals have helped them win two trophies this season. But still, at the end of the day, as you said, it's about getting in the Champions League. Because for United, you have to get top four, and you can't literally do this exact same thing every single time. You can't expect that Ibrahimovic will stay there for the whole of 90 minutes, and he will hope that he will score in every single game because he's there for 90 minutes. So, as I said, it's about the team. Nobody's bigger than the team. And it seems as if Ibrahimovic is bigger than Man United. Because if he's playing badly, he should get subbed off and you should try something different. Because in the game against
what I think? I think Mourinho is scared of taking Ibra off.
No, at the same time though, if you look at any big
I
club,
think maybe this comes into meritocracy where
yeah,
I think like Ibrahimovic is very close to Mourinho and
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to run
That's
the
true.
friendship.
there might be a clash if he takes him off or something.
Yeah.
that's true though. But if you look at any big club, the top player, if he's playing bad, most of the time they leave him on. Go to Bayern, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Suarez is playing, but you think they're going to substitute him for what's the other guy's name? They're not going to do that. They're going to keep him. Hopefully, he produces something. They always have faith in the main man. Ibrahimovic is their best player right now.
Wait. Other than scoring goals, what does Ibra really do? Nothing.
I mean, scoring goals is the most important thing.
No, I would say Mata has been better for United than Ibrahimovic personally. Or Mkhitaryan.
Yeah.
Especially with how little Mkhitaryan has played. I think Mkhitaryan has made a much more bigger overall impact on United than Ibrahimovic has. As Ibrahimovic, it's really the goals. But as far as like goals, assists, general play, linking up, Mkhitaryan and Mata have been better. So, okay, look, let's switch now and look ahead to next week's Champions League. So obviously the second legs are coming through, and I want to obviously start first with Dortmund. Now Dortmund pretty much like anally crapped on Leverkusen 6-2, which led to Leverkusen sacking their manager. So that's how bad the beating was.
I mean, rightfully so.
Look. I mean, those guys are ninth. So look, and they're going to get cracked on by Atletico in the second leg. But my thing is that now, based off those results, you know exactly how Dortmund are going to play next week against Benfica. Now, does anybody think that Benfica will take advantage of Dortmund's all-out attack, counter them, and actually sneak a victory and knock Dortmund out?
It depends. I think it depends if Dortmund score early. If they do, then
Aubameyang hat-trick incoming.
You know what I think? I think if Benfica scores first, they'll win the whole thing. They'll win the tie.
Yeah, I think it depends. Yeah.
Whoever scores the first goal determines the outcome.
So you really don't think that if Benfica score one, Dortmund can score like 3 or 4?
No.
Dortmund can score so many. How many chances did Aubameyang miss in the first leg? No way is it gonna
point.
happen again.
Yeah, but the thing is, Benfica are gonna full on park the bus if they get the goal.
Wait,
Exactly.
again.
And Dortmund have got the players to unlock that defense.
Wait,
Yeah.
Aubameyang got subbed off in that match because that guy was atrocious in that match, and he's Dortmund's one of the Dortmund's best players as well. So I mean, it should be like that for all teams, regardless of if that's their best player or not.
So
Aubameyang, it's not the same thing. Aubameyang kind of shares the top spot with whoever is. Marco Rose still there? There are a lot
He's
of
injured.
players.
He's
Still
injured.
injured.
He's injured, but he's not really
man.
definitively the best player.
I know. That's why I said he's one of them.
Wait, how far do you guys think Dortmund can go in the Champions League?
Quarterfinals.
Honestly.
Their
Yeah,
defense is not good enough.
Wow,
Just
so they're
like
getting
Man
knocked
City.
out in the next round?
Yeah. They're too one-dimensional. It's just all attack. They have no defense. You can't trust a team like that.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
They
it
are
depends
they
on
are
the-
right in a way.
Do you think they'll be
Yeah,
in,
but- yeah,
they'll
but
be
I
the
don't-
top four
Yo,
best teams in the world?
Are they
Europe.
are they even in top 4 in the Bundesliga?
no,
They're
they're
third.
third.
They're third. Oh wow, they were
No
like
way.
6th a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. I mean, for me, you guys are right. Like, I mean, that defense is what worries me. Just that for me. That's if they really are honest, that attack is so crazy. And remember, they drew with Real Madrid and they beat them.
Yeah.
They drew with them twice. So I think that if that defense can sort of be okay, I have so much belief in an attack. And if everyone is fit for them, I mean Dembele, flipping Aubameyang, all these boys, Castro, Vigo, if everyone is fit for them, I think I really
Do you know
believe
who?
that attack.
What if they came up against a Juventus?
That's true.
But then they get knocked
That-
out.
that-
Yeah.
But
Okay,
look,
Jujuman, speak, Jujuman.
yeah, with Dortmund, I think the best player. I mean, I'm not biased, but the best player is. I mean, the key player is Dembele. Dembele is really good, and with the Dortmund, I think they can go to the same as if they get Man City. Because remember against Monaco, Man City. I mean, that defense.
Shocking.
City can do the same thing to Dortmund as well. Like, I basically like.
Yeah, but they're not going to be as.
Oh no! Like a Man
Monaco
City Dortmund would be
really bad in that
crazy
game.
That would see. I would love to watch that game as a neutral because that game would just be insane. Because you have both guys who pretty much say screw the offending. So but look, for me, I feel that Dortmund should beat Benfica, but I am a bit wary. I'm just very wary with what Benfica could do to them. Let's now switch now. Okay, guys, let's talk real talk now.
It's Leicester.
No.
Bayern Arsenal.
Are Real Madrid gonna bottle the league?
Yes.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Okay.
They will.
Will PSG screw up?
No, of course not.
No way. No
I
chance.
mean, if they do,
look, let's be honest. All they need is one goal. If they score one goal, the game's over.
Because
they guarantee to go at the Camp Nou.
I'm worried. I'm worried because I think something might happen.
No. Do you think Barcelona are gonna put 5 past PSG and not concede any?
It was the same thing before the PSG game. Barcelona was just they were beating everyone in La Liga, and then PSG came, and then it was a different story.
Okay, then let's ask Phil then. So Phil, do you think a miracle can happen?
Yo, can you
Yes, we can bloody hear you, man. Yes, we can hear you. Do you think a miracle can happen against PSG?
Personally, I don't think we are going to go through. Because I don't think our defense is good enough to keep a clean sheet.
Damn.
But I don't care because I just want us to win the league. So I think
but what do you mean? Like that's already going to happen. Like look. I know we're talking Champions League, but like to quickly divert. I hereby say that I believe I was wrong in picking.
Wait, no,
you can't take that back.
Yeah, guys, piss off, man. Kiss my balls.
Have some confidence.
I hereby look. Because let me be real now. Okay, you know what? I suppose you have to go down with your sword. So yes, I have to still stick by Real Madrid. But I think that's the inevitable is going to happen. I mean,
you know what? Madrid still have a game in hand.
I don't give a f. I mean, the way that these guys are playing and how they have so faltered. They are bottling this damn thing. Las Palmas.
Yo, you can blame beast mode for the red card right there.
I don't care. Even with 8 men and like one flipping leg and one flipping testicle,
I think you're being disrespectful
you
to
should
my
be
Las
able
Palmas,
to
man.
defeat Las Palmas with
Wait.
one testicle.
They actually play good
Wait,
football, man.
Duel, wait. Have hope. Do you think
What?
that we are going to win the league?
Yes.
Oh, you know what that means?
Really?
That means the opposite is gonna happen.
I know. I don't.
It all depends on the
No,
Clasico.
Phil, this is how it works. I still have to. You can never change your what your pick was. So I still have to accept that my pick is Real Madrid. But with the way things have been going, I think that my pick will be wrong. I will still stick with my pick, but I have to be realistic. Las freaking Palmas. I don't care how they play. You're called Las Palmas. That's the first thing. Second of all, you are Real Madrid. You cannot use the excuse of, hey man, they're pretty good, they play. No. Don't give me that crap.
Wait, they also,
how much you get paid every flipping week. You are Real Madrid and you're like this big. Is Jujuman, aren't you the same joker who said that, Aubameyang is not touching my Madrid. Aubameyang
exactly.
Exactly.
This team can't beat last Palmas.
I quote, he's not Real Madrid quality. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
you're not Real Madrid quality. What kind of rubbish?
No, the problem with Madrid.
What?
They need to be in one of the problem with Madrid. They need to be in one of the front three. Because if I look at Madrid, their weakest position is the forward and the goalkeeper.
No,
No, it's not the goalkeeper.
So you're calling Benzema
They
crap?
need to be in one of the forwards because I feel like Cristiano hinders Benzema and like he's not fully. Or so they need to get rid of the one because I feel like it's the Cristiano situation is like the Ibra because.
Wait. What about Bale? What has Bale
other
done?
than goals, he
ever since
doesn't
came
offer
back?
that much.
Wait, what has Bale done ever since he came back?
He got sent off.
See, and that's the
Exactly.
thing. If you get rid of Cristiano, you give Bale all the responsibility.
Okay, wait. Okay, look, man, this isn't a Real Madrid
excuses.
surgery. Okay. So I just need to know: does anybody feel that Barcelona can turn around the tie against PSG?
If they
No,
do,
of course,
if they do, PSG need to be liquidated immediately.
Yes.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's already a
No way.
fact. Like, if
Well,
PSG messes up, they should be banned from the Champions League.
Man,
100%.
Have you guys seen Neymar recently?
I mean, the guy's been on form, yeah.
Yo, 12,
But no.
12 dribbles against Atletico Madrid.
No, look, that is why I'm worried. I think something might happen.
Okay,
Like,
There's no way Barcelona
I
can
think I've had a
keep a clean
vision. Like,
sheet.
I think I've had a vision, man. Like, I think this is a vision. That's
That
Yo,
only happens once in 10 years, doesn't it?
Yo, I thought you were. I thought you were done with your visions. They've been so poor.
Some of them come true occasionally.
Oh man, leave my vision alone, man. Okay, no, guys. Okay, I'll be very real with you, guys. Like,
But seriously though, come on, this can't happen, man.
like, because that clown PK, because he was saying that he feels that it could be a very special night like that. That's why I say, look, man. Like, Phil, I need you to answer me this, please. You're a Barcelona fan.
This is very disrespectful.
Dude, man,
Very disrespectful.
Please, Phil, I need you to give me a straight answer. Because the way PK was talking, I just need a straight answer. Are Barcelona using a witch doctor? Yes or no?
No.
Wait, why do you say that?
Because PK said in an interview that he believes that something special will happen on the night.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think
No, Phil. It's a
that
simple yes or
because,
no. Are they using a witch doctor? Yes or no?
No,
It's not a
let me-
witch doctor. It's one simple.
wait.
What?
let me tell you-
Manny, what is it then? What is?
It's a person called Messi.
It's just one simple thing. It's just that if you have one of the best
No,
managers of
I
all
think now.
PK, I think they can do it. They can do it. Why
I
not?
think now.
See, this is the
Wait.
problem.
Let me go to Phil and then I'll go back to Juju man. Phil,
All right.
Okay, I think now Piqué has more confidence of winning the tie. Our formation, because during the first leg we were playing 4-3-3, and that did not suit us at all. And then after that first leg, formation in the league to
A 5 in the back.
3-4. Yeah, 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
He started to play better
but let's be honest. Our PSG are scoring. That's for sure. That is for
Exactly.
sure.
And that's the thing. Let me tell you guys something.
Yes.
The fact that anyone is giving Barcelona a chance against PSG after being 4-0 down is completely disrespectful.
To be honest,
Juju, man, I'm sorry, man. No. The kind of stuff I've seen. Look, let's be real. Who thought that Liverpool would come back from 3-0 down against AC Milan in a Champions League final when AC Milan were AC Milan?
Yeah, but that's a final. That's a final. Those things happen in the final.
I mean, a few seasons ago.
Wait. Wow, in the final, what kind of crap is... No, let me repeat myself. You are 3-0 down against one of the best teams in the world at that time, with one of the best defenses and some of the best defenders in the world at the time. You have no chance. You're 3-0 down at halftime.
people don't come back for 4-0. 4-0 is too much. I mean, even if they try to get something.
And there's an away goal rule also. That's a thing.
No. Look, if PSG score a G, then that's it. Then let's leave it. So basically, PSG have to go and score a G because, okay, I mean, honestly, I think the score will be 2-1 to Barcelona.
Exactly same. 2-1 or 1-1.
You know what I think?
But at the same time,
that's the weakest.
No, you know what I think? I think PSG.
I think these guys are using Juju. I swear, I think they're using Juju.
No, I don't see PSG losing. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 PSG
they're
or
losing,
2-2.
yeah.
It's gonna be a draw or a PSG win. They won't lose.
Oh, wait, what? You think PSG are gonna beat Barcelona twice?
Yeah, it might. That might happen. It might PSG win or draw.
That is slightly rude, man. I don't.
That was the team that won 4-0 was the weaker PSG because Thiago Motta and what's his name were not there.
Thiago Silva.
Kimpembe was starting.
I thought they played. I thought they played a lot better without Thiago Motta.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I think if Emery Smart played the same exact team.
I thought it was a lot more quicker because
is that a smart thing, really? I mean, playing the same exact team.
I would remove Kimpembe.
It's a psychological thing. Because that same team with every single player, they know that man for man, we beat these guys. So maybe Barcelona will change a few players, but they know that at the very most, 80% of the guys we are facing, man to man, we beat them, and we know that we can beat them. So if you have those guys in there, they know that I beat you in my midfield battle, I beat you in my one-on-one, I beat you in anything like that, and that gives you that confidence in the whole thing. If you now change things up and change everything, you now change the whole balance and the symmetry. Take that same chemistry and that same synergy you had for the 4-0 and replicate it, because those guys have confidence that they can beat this team. Whatever pitch they're playing at, they have confidence they can beat that team. So I would say, as a manager, play the same exact setup. Let's roll.
Do you know why I disagree, Double A? First of all, I think that as far as defense is concerned, they should remove Kimpembe and add Thiago Silva. PSG will need all their leaders.
Man, I don't agree.
No, look, I'll finish. They'll need all their leaders because this is when experience. They need to just defend properly and goal.
Wait, I think Messi would love playing against Thiago Motta instead of Rabiot and Verratti and Matuidi because first of all, Thiago Silva is slow and he can't defend anymore really.
I would say, reward what those boys did.
Wait, what?
Reward what those boys did and say, based on what you boys did, if you're all fit, get on that damn pitch and this is your. I'm gonna stick with you all.
But what you're assuming is that PSG, all the players will come back and play the exact same way they played.
No. That's no. That's one. No, of course not. It's going to be a different game. But what I'm saying is that I have confidence that these guys can go out and still get a result and still cause them the same kind of issues that they caused them before. They're not.
Look. If they're going to play in the,
they're not going to outplay them the way that they played. That's
You
not
guys are
going
going to throw.
look. They
They're going to throw
they need
Kimpembe in front of Wolves.
They need Thiago Silva in this game. That's for sure.
Yeah, they do. Because
If you're gonna go against Barcelona, which Neymar and Messi are in form, you need your leader.
Okay, very quickly, because we need to touch on the other two matches now. Napoli, Real Madrid. So,
Real.
guys, let me talk. Okay, let me just drop something. Let me drop something now, Mike, because I know the main thing is an assumption that Real Madrid will win, but Las Palmas.
Napoli.
My eye.
I mean, they still came back though. Real Madrid, give them credit for that.
I'll give them credit, but at the same time, Mohamed, Las Palmas. So let's just agree.
First of all, I'm not going to disrespect Las Palmas.
I will. So I will. No, but
Napoli will definitely concede anyway. So I mean, I think it's over.
Let's be honest. The tie.
Maybe they're like Liverpool. They lose against small teams. You know, some teams are like that. When it comes to the big stage, they always appear. The smaller teams.
So you guys don't see a 2-0 to Napoli? Is that why?
No, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Napoli winning?
Napoli
2-0? You know, anybody?
I think Cristiano's. I think Cristiano's licking his lips. I think he's ready to score some tap-ins.
He did play really well in the first leg, so.
I mean, with the way Napoli play, he's guaranteed chances anyway. So.
Okay, I mean, look, man, I'm saying that as probably like 2-2 or something. So yeah, maybe 2-2. Yeah, and Real Madrid go through the way goes. Okay, now let's land with this bloody match. First of all, Mohamed, can you please tell your boys to forfeit?
I say we'll put out like a reserve team. We'll get beat like I don't know. Apparently he was resting Alexis for this game, so that's why I heard his.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, because who knows? They're still in the time and there's still a chance. There's still a small chance that they could do it. Stupid man. No. My thing is that
there's no point. I mean,
like for me, like there is no point in playing this match. Like Arsenal have a 0% chance of going through. Like literally 0%. So, and for me, the only point of this game is the protest. That's it. Yeah, because there's going to be a large protest at that night. But with regards to the match, like for me, I think for us, there is like it's almost painful because first of all, there's going to be the protest. You're going into a match against a team like Bayern Munich, one of the favorites for the Champions League. You're 5-1 down, and there's a good chance that Bayern Munich will come and probably still beat you again. And there's going to be such a poisonous atmosphere within the crowd. Because again, it's especially if Bayern Munich score first and Bayern Munich really outplay Arsenal, the atmosphere will be so poisonous, it will be so vociferous. And based on what has happened with Alexis, you put that onto it, I think it's going to be such an ugly, ugly night for Arsenal in so many ways.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, this is where the football rule would really come in handy. You know. There's literally no point in actually this match.
There's no point. Okay, wait, but let me ask Jujuman this. Jujuman, do you still believe in a treble for your fake team, Bayern Munich?
Yes. We're just. I don't know. We're the way we're playing is like we are Real Madrid. We're just winning games. I mean, we're not playing the best football, but it's effective, I guess. We just get the goals and the win.
And I take it that you don't give Arsenal a small chance of maybe turning this tie around.
No way. The mentality is not there.
People give
Arsenal stand zero chance.
They give Arsenal too much respect. I mean, when you look at the track record, they don't deserve any respect. They never do anything. It's simple as that. There's no maybe this year. There's no. It's hopeless. Pretty much hopeless.
Honestly, I really feel for Arsenal fans. I mean, your hopes are high, and then you just.
Juju, there's a spot for you over here in Arsenal, man. If you like.
Wait. You know what I pray for, and I don't think Wenger doesn't deserve. Like I pray that Bayern Munich don't like circumcise.
Yeah.
Double digits.
Like if they go and score like 5 or 4 a game, because that's what I'm really scared of. Because I look at what Liverpool did to them, and then Bayern said, you know what, F it, let's just snap these guys. Because I think Bayern Munich, they're gonna have a moderate approach. because they know the tie's already over. They may play a few young kids. But if Bayern Munich says, you know what, let's just be very German about this and just literally just like lubricate these pricks,
another Brazil?
then I think
Bloody hell. I hope they don't do that, man. There's no point.
Yeah.
There's no point because I mean,
No,
They
there
might-
is a
No,
point.
there's no point. I mean, like,
they might as well come there and just. And they might as well just come there and put their under 21s out. I mean,
You know what?
Yeah.
I hope we go and just show the ruthless. That we are ruthless and just beat Arsenal. Like
Who is
7-0.
we?
Wait, Jujuman. Okay, Jujuman. Jujuman. Let's just go now, Jujuman. Why would you want Bayern Munich to do that? Why? For what reason?
Just to show the rest of the teams that
Do
we're not
you-
playing around.
Do you not have
We can
morals?
beat-
I mean, do you not have morals? I mean, what about
Why do
ethics? I
people
mean,
always?
So Jujuman, you have no sympathy or empathy for what Arsenal are going through.
No,
I don't like. Why do people always have?
We are
That's
headed for the title. There's no time for showing
Yeah.
Arsenal any sympathy. We just
I don't
Look,
I just want to
this
make a
is a
statement.
Champions League. If you
It's
want to win
rubbish.
it, you
I
gotta
think
go
in my-
ruthless.
They should go even if it reaches 20-0. Go until the final whistle goes. There's no mercy.
just
I mean,
go-
those people shouldn't be on the same field with them. It's to show UEFA teams like Arsenal don't deserve to be there.
You guys are you drive a very hard bargain. You drive a very hard
Wait,
bargain.
how? It's called a Champions League. We want the best of the best. We don't want pub teams like Arsenal in it.
And the funny thing is when people say like the smaller clubs get in, they don't even get humiliated like Arsenal. I mean, even like those tiny teams in Switzerland, they don't. Basel doesn't even.
Basel conceded 5 against us, so I'm not sure what you're on about, man.
No, not Basel. I mean, off year, but other
Wait,
teams smaller.
and also look, finally, I actually forgot. Huge game, massive game. Rostov against Man United. Thoughts on that?
I see. Rostov
I
not losing.
think United will score 6 goals just because
No.
of the
Yeah.
But did Rostov beat Bayern Munich? The same Rostov that beat Bayern Munich. So please have some respect. Put some respect in the name.
I was just saying the number 6 because I mean.
Who are Man United playing in the weekend
Oh,
after they beat Rostov?
You know, I think
Look, you know what? There's nobody in that Europa League. Everybody there is a road team, man. There's not Europa League. So
And
like,
one
I don't
thing-
care who they are playing. There's no one plays. Nobody knows how to play football in that Europa League. That's
So
what-
who are the
points.
best teams? Is it?
Two points
I don't know,
about-
Mohammed. I don't know. Like,
I don't
literally,
know.
like, I don't think anybody's in that
Guys,
competition.
guys,
So
I have 2 points.
What?
The first question, 2 questions. The first question, opinions on Leicester and Sevilla, because I know it's another week, but
Leicester are going through.
they won the
Leicester-
last 2 games.
let's hear his
No
question. Let's hear his question. Okay, yes. First, what's the second question?
And the second question is, I think Spurs will reach top 4 because last time I checked, they don't have Europa League. I think they were eliminated. So
Okay.
no
Let me
time-
let,
no time
let me
in
answer
high
those 2
football,
questions.
so-
Let me answer those 2 questions. First question is that I think Leicester City's chances may go up a bit higher, but I still say Sevilla will beat them.
Yeah, we're right. Leicester are going through. It's obvious.
I mean, no. I mean, for me, I will still say, for me, I think it will be a much more exciting game, and I think the game may end like, let's say, 3-2 or 2-1 to Sevilla. I think definitely it will be a much more exciting game because Leicester City will feel a lot more boys, but I just think that the quality of Sevilla will pull through, and I think especially if Leicester City come out and play and attack, I think Sevilla, if they're given space, they will exploit them. Second answer to your question is that I don't trust Tottenham. I think when it comes down to it, they will not come top 4. And let's talk about top 4 now because I like always bringing up this thing because it always gets updated. So as of right now, I'm sticking with my top 4. And before we close the hangouts, I want everyone to have their top 4. So this is my top 4 as of how things have gone now. Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Mane, what's your top 4?
City, Chelsea.
Wait, what? Wait, City to win the league?
Yes.
Oh,
City.
he's having a laugh. He's having a fun. He's having a laugh.
Okay, carry on. So City, Chelsea.
First of all, Mo, you have a bet. You have to be a Sterling account for the next 3 months because you bet against me. So,
You frick.
yeah. And
Look, man, give me your top 4, Jare. I beg, give me your top 4, bro.
It's
City,
Chelsea.
Chelsea,
Wait, no. Wait. Mane has to finish his top 4. He said City, Chelsea. Who are the other 2?
Liverpool, and United.
Okay, football god. What's your top 4?
Chelsea, City, Tottenham, and then Liverpool.
No Arsenal? Damn. All right, Jujimani, what's your top four?
It's Chelsea, Liverpool, City, and Spurs. Or maybe Spurs in front, but Arsenal are not in my top four.
He changed it. Remember, he said City are never gonna make top six. Remember?
All right. Okay, wait. Kiliwa, what's your top four? Kiliwa, what's your top four?
Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, and Liverpool. I don't think Arsenal going to get top four.
Mohammed, please, share my belief in Arsenal's birthright. I beg. What's your top four?
Okay, so Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, and Liverpool. I just don't see, if you look at our last four fixtures, man, Hafiz, I beg you, just look at our last four fixtures, man. We're not making top four this year. I'm telling you, man.
You know what that means. Spurs are gonna finish above Arsenal.
We play like I don't know, Everton, City. I mean, we've United all in the last four games, man. We're not making top.
Actually, no. To be honest, Mohammed, you know what? Because I just saw what Southampton did in the FA Cup final and what they did to Watford. That's Arsenal Southampton game, man. That's a tricky game.
That's
that game in hand against that's a trick. But look, I still say, you know what? I will still say that it's their birthright. It's the divine right.
This is the year, man. This is the year.
They still have to play so many good teams.
No. I will still affirm that even as badly as they are, and even if they don't deserve it, Arsenal will somehow find a way to get top four. Okay, guys, I will see you on Wednesday. Peace. I'll see you Wednesday.